You know, sometimes the most fascinating stories are hidden right in front of us, even inside a piece of totally broken, jumbled up text. So today, we're going to be linguistic detectives. Our mission? To take this message that looks like complete nonsense and see if we can uncover a hidden story. Let's check out the evidence. All right, so this is it. This is the text we're going to crack. Now, this could be anything, a garbled voice note, a bad automated transcription, you name it. At first glance, it's just a mess, right? Chaotic, fragmented. But is it really just noise? We're going to treat this thing like a puzzle, an artifact that's just waiting to be decoded. And that really gets to the heart of what we're doing here. When a message shatters like this, is all the meaning just gone? Or does something new, maybe something unexpected, start to emerge from the pieces? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out. Okay, so our investigation starts now. We're going to break this message down piece by piece. We'll look at each phrase like it's a clue and see if any patterns start to pop out from the static. And believe it or not, the first clue shows up almost right away. It's this fascinating contradiction, a real tension that's buried right at the beginning of the text. And it's all about one big idea: change. Let's just pull this first part out. Doesn't make change. You can almost feel the frustration here, can't you? It really speaks to that feeling of inertia, of being stuck, like all your effort isn't adding up to anything. It's a total roadblock. But then, almost in the same breath, the message completely flips on its head. This change has begun. Now, this suggests the exact opposite. A process is already happening. There's momentum, a sense of progress, even if it feels like it's been going on for a long time. So when you put them side by side like this, the tension is just crystal clear. It's being stuck versus moving forward, stasis versus progress. This right here is our first major clue that we're looking at a real conflict, not just random words. All right, let's move on to our next clue. We're going to shift gears a little bit, moving from this abstract idea of change to something way more concrete, a theme of skill, of craft, maybe even creation, that pops up right in the middle. Just listen to that for a second. It really stands out from the jumble, doesn't it? It's got a rhythm to it. It's almost poetic. The skills for all of my songs. I don't know about you, but that sounds like the voice of an artist, maybe a musician, thinking about their work. And the repetition here, it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels intentional. It's like it's perfectly describing the creative process itself. You're layering things, you're practicing. You start with the skills, then you build on them to master all the skills. And finally, you pour all of that into your creation, all of my songs. And now we get to the final part of the text, and honestly, this is where things get really dramatic. The tone just shifts on a dime from all that complex thinking to something incredibly direct and intense. So after all that struggle, all that layering of skills, we suddenly get this, a super stark, confident statement. This is easy. Wow. It's like a sudden moment of clarity, a breakthrough. Maybe it's that point where the artist, after all that work, just finds their flow. It's like the calm before the storm. And then that calm is completely shattered. The pace just explodes with one single repeating word. Heat. And then again, heat. You can feel it building, creating this jarring, almost overwhelming feeling. Heat, what is this? Is it the heat of passion, the pressure of a deadline, the fire of creation? Or maybe it's just a system completely overloading. Heat, this powerful climax standing in such stark contrast to the simple confidence of, this is easy. Well, that's our final clue. So, let's take a breath. We've gathered all our clues, a struggle with change, the echo of a creator's craft, and this wild swing from simplicity to intensity. Now, it's time to assemble the pieces and see what kind of story they actually tell. Okay, let's lay this all out like it's a detective's evidence board. Each piece, which seemed like total noise at first, has actually revealed a powerful theme. The contradiction about change shows us a struggle. The repetition about skills shows us a process. And that final outburst reveals the emotional roller coaster of that process. And when you start weaving these themes together, a potential story just emerges. This isn't just random text. It could be the story of a creator's journey. It captures that frustration of a creative block, the dedication to just grinding it out, that incredible moment when it all clicks and feels easy, and then finally, the overwhelming intensity and pressure of actually making something. So why does any of this matter? Because this little exercise, it reflects a much bigger reality. We live in an age of automated transcriptions, garbled texts, digital noise all over the place. We are all constantly acting as interpreters, every single day, trying to find the signal in the static, the meaning in the mess. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. When communication breaks down like this, who's really creating the final meaning? Is it the original speaker trying to get an idea out? Is it the technology that messed it up along the way? Or is it us, the listener, who has to piece all the clues together to create a story? Something to think about.